Good morning. Good morning in paradise. I hope you guys are well. I hope rivers of blessings have touched you by now. Buckets of blessings, joy and love have touched you. What's up with Crazy Boy this morning? I don't know. I managed to actually get to bed early. Well, early is 11 o'clock. And I had a good sleep. Slept like a rock. I was really tired for like 2 days trying to catch up on sleep. And I did. So this morning I woke up. And I love to be quiet and still and alone in the mornings for like 2 or 3 hours. So what did I do this morning? Well, I fed everybody. Mr. G and Sugar. The birds. I washed my bedding. So that's all hanging up already. Yesterday I washed my clothes. I didn't talk much yesterday because I did the video about the Thai traditional dancing. And I learned something. It's actually, I don't fully understand all the details, okay? It's very complicated. Like most old culture things, they're very deep and complex. So, scooter going by, airplane in the roof, in the ceiling, sky even. So yeah, they're very, very complex. Like the word is there's a word for it. It's called lung pao or something like that. I can't remember the word now, but it's a word to mean that everything has gestures. So every hand movement has a meaning. Like when they point, it's like if you're pointing at somebody, you go like, and you curl your finger back and point like that. And you know, shy is a one like that. And there's others. There's many, but there's a story in the dance. So everything in the dance has a meaning. So don't ask me to learn it, please. It's complicated. I know in Bali, I've seen many dances in Bali, and in Java they have the same thing. You know, ladies learn that from a young age, and then they perfect their craft. And it is a craft because it's talking through gesture, like sign language, but in gentle, you know, gentle movements. They tell a story. So very, very cool, very deep, very complex, something that's lost. And I hope that, you know, I looked at the comments this morning, and some people said, you know, like languages, there's thousands and thousands of languages in the world. Spider trying to get my leg here. Like in Nepal, there's like in Nepal, there's I think 66 provinces and about a couple hundred languages. Now they speak Nepali, which is actually one province language that was adopted for everybody to learn so that the country could talk to each other. That's the story I was told when I visited there. I stayed there for about 5 months. Okay, I'm in the house. Normally I don't like coming in here, just like my little private space, but I want to show you the cupboard. So here's a big cupboard I made. I need to I want to make a shelf to go up there. This is above the fridge, and it's just a space that can't be used. So I thought, hey, so I made a cupboard to go up there, and I'll put a shelf in. I mean, that's all I got in there. Just some tea that I use every day, a little box of shortbread that I bought, I haven't eaten yet, and a couple cans of peanuts and some spare kitchen roll. That's all. But you know, maybe if somebody ever lives in here with a family or something, and maybe they want to use something, put something up there, I don't know. Anyway, I'll build a shelf later to go up inside there. But I got the doors to go on here today, and under the sink. And I'm not going to show you the under the sink. What do you mean? What? You really want to see under the sink? Okay. So there's under the sink on the left. Over on the far left is where I keep a rice cooker and pots spare glasses and stuff, and on the left here are some pots and pans a little bit, and I got some canned stuff of beans and soups and things. Normally I just eat Thai food, normal Thai food every day, and the reason I bought them was for like an emergency, you know, if you don't feel good, you hurt your knee or something, you can't get to the shop. But I'm going to put the cabinet doors on here, and all the bottom this morning, and then out in the workshop I have the other doors which need painting, but I'm not going to paint them today because my bedding is hanging up drying, so I can put that back on my bedding. So I'm going to get busy and I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, there's my cabinet door. That's the one, and the one in the corner there, I've still got, it's going to be a concertina door. So I've got to join, I've got it already, I just got to do it. And that's the other one done. So I've just got to put the magnet and the knobs on that one. And all these up here, with all my teeing, I've still got to paint them, but I've already got it cut. A while back, a few people asked how I grew pineapple, and I said, let me get rid of the pineapple I had, and then I'll buy another one. So the pineapple I have that are growing are almost ready, but I don't want to cut one yet until they're ready. So the other day I went to Sena, and remember I did the video about the grandma who sells noodles in the boat still. Well, I bought, in that video I showed you, I bought 4 pineapple for 50 baht. So like a 1 pound something. So what's that? About $1.50. I bought 4 big pineapple. So what I did is I've eaten them. Actually I didn't. I got a little bit in the fridge. But I got the head still. So I want to show you what I did with them. So yeah, they're cut up and I ate 2 and 2 are in the fridge still. And so I got the heads of the pineapple. So like I said before, you get cut the you know, the spiky part off the top, but leave a little bit extra, maybe like a ½ inch. Don't just cut the top off, but cut like a ½ inch right into the pineapple, so he's got like this saucer effect. And then the cone or crown, if you want to call it that. So the other ones I did, I think I have 13 altogether. And I just buy a pineapple and put the head in the dirt. So I got a big pot. I filled it full of peat, mixed peat and leaves and things like that in it. I mixed it up, put it in a big pot, watered it as I went down, and then just basically take the head, obviously the part that you eat facing down and the crown high up. And you just push the pressure on it a little bit and rotate it into the dirt. And that's all I did. And then you just water it as and when it needs it. You know, like if it's raining, like now it's raining every day, I don't water nothing. So, but you know, every day give it a little bit of water. So what I did is I actually put some in the ground this time. I'm going to plant them in the ground and not in the pot and see what happens. Okay? So this is what I did. You can see this area here is where I cut that big crazy flim-flaw back, and I got this space now. So what I did is I got some normal peat and put it on top of the dirt. You can see there's 2 there. Now when I bought them, they put them in the bag with the crown down, so they got a bit squished. But I'm not worried about that, they'll come back. So I put the peat there, and then watered it with budgie poo water, and then rotated it into the dirt, and that's it. Just leave it now, keep an eye on it and let it grow. And if Mr. G can keep his nose out and not steal anything, then they'll be there to grow. Otherwise he'll run off with them and I'll have to put them in a pot. Okay, and that's it. That's all I did. Little bit of dirt, put it in the dirt, rotate it and water it. And just let it be, and it will grow. Okay, so here's another one I did a while ago, a couple weeks ago, and I've been watering it, and it's coming. The old leaves don't look like they're too happy, but if you look right in the center, there's some new leaves. And that's after Mr. G stole it and ran off with it, and I had to try again. And it's still looking pretty good, so if he can leave it alone, then I'll have a pineapple here too. And this is the guy who steals my pineapples. Right, is that you? Mr. G? Huh? You leave them alone and don't bite me. Don't bite me. Ah. You vicious man. Everybody trying to attack me. That's gratefulness for you, isn't it? You feed them and then they bite you. Okay guys, end of another day over in paradise. So I hope you all guys everybody had a wonder-filled day. I had one of those super busy days again where I had so many things to do and I got them done. The only thing I got one more cupboard door to make. Well, the doors are made. But it's like a concertina, so I've got to put hinges between two doors and then mount it and make sure it fits. So I thought I'll do that tomorrow. Or tomorrow or Sunday. I have to meet some people tomorrow. So maybe Sunday I'll do that. And then next week I can paint the other doors, which I already have. I already made them, so I just got to paint them and then I can hang them up. And that's that done. So I'm going to sign off and go in and eat my evening meal. Look after yourselves, guys. Buckets of blessings, rivers of joy, peace and kindness. Remember, see you in the morning. Hey, some people ask me, can I share your videos on Facebook? I say share it everywhere. Let everybody know. Okay? Good night. See you.